Hi everyone, it's Miranda, and today we're going to do a digital drawing video. So it's really gonna be exciting. I never do these on my channel, and this is the first, I think, in a while anyway. So this video is sponsored by GraphicStock, and I'm gonna give you a small tour on their site while I search for different images. I like that space one. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to incorporate one of their images into my drawing, and now that I saw that space one, I'm pretty sure I want to do some sort of space theme or a blue theme, something that really pops out in the background and gives my image texture. So let's just search through these photos and see what we can find, and then we'll go ahead and apply it to my piece. And I'll show you the whole drawing process, and it'll be a lot of fun. So this website, let me tell you about it because it is really nice. You can see the layout is easy to understand. Everything is simplified, and you don't have to really click on every image if you want to download it. You can just hover your mouse over it and download it right there and then, and I very much like that. So, what is GraphicStock? As you can see, it is a stock image website. It has the largest unlimited download library of graphics, photos, vectors, and images on the internet. Did you just hear me say unlimited download library? Yes, that's right. So they have over 300,000 graphics, photos, vectors, and images. And since they are an unlimited download library, that means that the cost is way lower for you. So most stock websites charge per image or per graphic, and most of them are around the range of, I would say from personal experience, $12 to $33, but yeah, most of them can cost up to $30 per image. Now, when I was planning my wedding, I decided to make my own invitations, and yeah, I was paying between $12 to $33 for each vector image, and it was a lot. I mean, it really added up. I thought I was going to save money making invites, but the stock photos were a lot. But with GraphicStock, you do get unlimited downloads, and all you do is pay for a membership. And so an annual membership plan is only $99, and yeah, you get unlimited access to basically their whole database of over 300,000 images. And before I showed you my drawing process and before I showed you around their website, I was just kind of looking around for myself just to see if maybe I would do other projects and stuff in the future with them. And yes, I probably will go back to their website and use other textures because, I mean, they have beautiful floral patterns and just beautiful vectors, and I'm a sucker for vectors. I really like vector images, and so I really liked their selection. Now, all memberships come with a 100% royalty-free agreement, and this means that you can't get sued by copyright holders if you use the content that's on their website, and that means you can even use it for your commercial products. So that's really nice and reassuring. So now, if you want to try out GraphicStock, you don't have to buy a membership right away, but $99 is very low for a membership. I do have to say that. Stock images are very expensive from experience. But anyway, if you want, you can get a 7-day free trial to GraphicStock, and you can just go to graphicstock.com/YouTube to get that trial. Or if you don't really want to type it in, you can just scroll down and click it in my description box. So with this trial, you don't get unlimited downloads, but you can download 140 pieces of content during this trial period. Let me just tell you, that is a lot of images for a 7-day free trial, so even that is a nice deal. And I think with that, you're probably going to want to get a membership afterwards because they have so much wonderful stuff to offer. So you can see that I took a nebula kind of image and I put it in my background from the site. And it was really fun trying to include this texture in my image. And so I kind of had to change my layers, and I changed the modes to multiply so that you could see the texture underneath. And I just thought it was really cool because her skin almost looks sparkly, or I don't even know. It's almost like she's another creature, but she's a human. And so I really enjoyed the effect that this image gave. It even like came through her hair and her clothes. And so when I shaded all of those, they even almost looked like kind of mysterious, but it was so fitting for clothing. I mean, the texture really made the clothing look nice. Her hair, you know, shading over that with the texture, it even had a really cool effect. And so I don't know. I think I really like using textures now in my digital drawings because just even her skin. I mean, look at that. She kind of reminds me of like an alien. I really like that because, you know, fantasy kind of creatures and stuff are really fun to draw, especially if you kind of incorporate it with a human. Anyway, there's that. But as I said before, I think I want to try to find a floral pattern on their website. And I don't know, GraphicStock has a lot of stuff, so I could change my mind. But some sort of like vintagey floral-y pattern would be really cool in a background too. So that might be a future project. We will see. But I know that you guys are aware of this. I usually do not do sponsorships. I'm not really into just trying to talk about anything on my channel, but I did say yes to GraphicStock because I think it's very wise to consider stock photos when you're looking for stuff like this in your artwork. As I mentioned before, you can't get in trouble with copyright stuff with their membership if you use their photos. And you have to be careful going on Google Images and stuff like that sometimes and taking photos and stuff and putting it in your artwork and calling it your own and everything. And I know that artists can get in trouble for that kind of thing. So I just wanted to put that out there that like you have affordable options for choosing images and everything. But I also wanted to do this sponsorship because I use stock photos a lot and I think it's helpful for people to know about them. As I said, I wouldn't just tell you guys about anything because I love you guys and respect you a lot. And so I would only tell you about something if I really feel that it's important to know about it, if I trust the source and everything. And yes, GraphicStock is a wonderful website. They have very high quality content. And so I just wanted to tell you guys about it. And I hope that you guys like it. I mean, I think it's a wonderful website, as I had said, and I will definitely be visiting it in the future and continuing to download images. Anyway, I mentioned previously that there is a free trial that you can try. So if you go to graphicstock.com/YouTube, or you can go to the description box below my video, you can get that wonderful trial and try it out for yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this drawing. I loved drawing the hair. I feel like that is like the focal point of this, and it just kind of swirls into that background. Like it almost feels like you're in space, but you're kind of not because she's just like wearing overalls and seems pretty relaxed. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you liked this video and I will see you guys soon. By the way, I think I'm going to start doing 2 videos a week again. So yeah. We'll get right back on that, and here are some videos you can click if you want to keep your adventure going. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Have a good day.